Ramshackle, the new big indie animation pilot by ZDLZ or whatever, sorry. The pilot begins with three what is referred to as scrappers searching for some beans because they misplaced it from their bean corner. They gotta find it or else they'll starve. This one who kind of looks like me is Stone, this one in the beanie is Skip, and this one is Vinny. Then these three homeless people discover a baby. Well, I've seen this. They discuss what to do with the baby, but eventually come to the conclusion just to keep it, and they name them Maggot, because they look like one. So they head into town. A very well-detailed town full of tons of rich people. And when there's rich people, there's opportunity.
You got this. Now go eat the rich. Frickin' devour them, dude.
Vinny, do you remember how we didn't make enough from pickpocketing last week, so we had to eat shoes?
The shoes weren't that bad. They tasted like all the other shoes I've had.
But Stone asks how exactly are they going to raise a baby? They're, homeless. But Vinny says, relax, dude. We'll make it work. You are in a similar situation. Calm down. Meanwhile, Skip teaches Maggot to do the worm. And they come across this Karen. Maggot literally rolls in, but oh no, the Karen, surprising no one, is a Republican and hates poor people. Her daughter Bailey's interested, but she says not to touch the poor, which gives the poor the opportunity to touch her. Wait a minute. Skip tries to tell her to not stifle her child's creativity, but then she starts freaking out. But I gotta silence her before the cops get here.
Maggot, that was amazing! You literally ate the rich. Like, who even does that?
So now, adhering themselves to the group, Maggot is welcome in, and their first word is Stone.
Oh, you stupid piece of paper! Attacking our fetus friend like that?
Just who do you think you are? Oh, hey.
The paper turns out to be a beauty contest. Stone is apprehensive at first, but the reward is $10. That's enough for groceries, Vinny's rabies shots, and a new can of beans. That's some great prices, especially from earlier. The popcorn's $100. So they head in to see who will be the next baby face of everything. There's stiff competition and stiffer parents. Brought to you by Hicks Hickory Smoked Beans. The Scraps steal some fancy clothes. Maggot competes by doing the worm, or the maggot. Instant win. Then the very well-designed crowd are like, wait a minute, poor people won? I want to speak with the managers, literally.
Alright, you want the manager? Well, guess what? I am the manager!
This leads into a really well-animated fight scene set to this really cool pop-punk song, Piece of Trash. It's really fun, and everyone gets a little time to shine during this scene. Well, no, they're surrounded. Then suddenly Maggot ascends and becomes a big CGI biblically accurate angel. Maggot was testing humanity, and thanks to the Scraps, he learned a new sense of belonging. And because of this, he'll give them 3 cents and some beans. For everyone else, divine judgment. Maggot leaves, happy ending. This is a really nice pilot. It's really funny. I really like the characters already. They're all distinct and characterized really well. And I love this animation. The backgrounds are so detailed, the characters are so unique. It's a little sketchy, it's kind of Victorian, but also modern. The pilot kind of reminds me of like the Modifiers, maybe a little bit of Over the Garden Wall, kind of a lot like Hilda and Flapjack. And if you like those things, then I would definitely give it a shot. 9.5 out of 10. If you want to support the pilot, share it around, tell your friends. If you really want to support them on Patreon and buy a plush. If you want to support me, hit that like button, share it to your friends, comment your thoughts and opinions, and hit the subscribe button if you're new.